Coutinho scores for Liverpool. It's 3-0 Liverpool.
25 years with no Premier League title. 12 points out of the possible 24 behind league leader City at the beginning of the 2015-16 season. Inheriting a team that had only won one trophy in 5 years, the League Cup. In came Klopp, his big task, to win the Premier League title that was last won in 1990. Klopp had conquered the Bundesliga in Germany with Borussia Dortmund winning 2 Bundesliga titles in a row and reaching the Champions League finals, and now it was time to do the same in England. Klopp took over a team in crisis after Brendan Rodgers' sacking. His first team had Simon Mignolet, who wasn't a good ball-playing keeper like Alisson is. The centre-back pairing of Mamadou Sakho and Martin Skritel wasn't anything close to decent. Up front Klopp had Christian Benteke, who was struggling with Klopp's high-intensity football, and he wasn't clinical in front of goal. Liverpool finished 8th in the league in Klopp's first season. However, he managed to get to 2 finals: the league where he lost to Man City, in the Europa League final where he lost to Sevilla after eliminating Manchester United, Borussia Dortmund and Villarreal en route to the final. 2016-17 season was the season the Klopp began to shape Liverpool into his own identity. In the summer transfer window, Sadio Mane was signed from Southampton for £34 million, Joel Matip joined on a free transfer, Gini Wijnaldum joined for £23 million. These players formed the building blocks of Klopp's team.
Just that, Sadio Mane wanting a goal for himself. Wijnaldum is through!
Liverpool finished 4th in that season with 76 points, earning a spot in the Champions League in a long time. Chelsea under Antonio Conte won the league that season with 93 points. The following season, Klopp's tactics and his way of playing had begun to get into the players. He added Salah for £36 million, Oxlade-Chamberlain for £35 million from Arsenal and Andy Robertson for €9 million. It is the same season that Trent Alexander-Arnold made a definite breakthrough into the first team. Klopp's gegenpressing, his electric approach to games and that incredible attack of Salah and Sadio had Anfield falling in love. In that winter transfer window, something happened that completely changed Liverpool under Klopp. Barcelona came in with a bid of €135 million to buy Philippe Coutinho. Liverpool took advantage of the cash to strengthen their defence. Virgil van Dijk was brought in from Southampton for €85 million, being the most expensive in the world in that period. Van Dijk turned out to be a rock and a leader in that back line, and that signing pushed Liverpool to reach the finals of the Champions League where they faced Real Madrid. Mohamed Salah got injured during the early minutes of the game when he was tackled by Sergio Ramos. Liverpool lost the final 3-1. In the league, Liverpool finished in the top 4 with 75 points, Pep City were the champions with 100 points, the Centurions. Losing the Champions League to Real Madrid was motivation enough for Liverpool to go at it the following season. Some impactful players who suit Klopp's playing style were brought in. Alisson came in to fix Klopp's long-term goalkeeper issues. In the midfield, Fabinho was brought in to be the anchor, and Liverpool were set to go. Liverpool went head-to-head with Pep City, pushing them up to the last game of the season. Liverpool finished on 97 points, 1 point behind the champions Man City. In the Champions League, Liverpool knocked out Bayern Munich, FC Porto and Barcelona to reach the finals. The comeback at Anfield against Barcelona without Salah and Firmino was amazing. Divock Origi stepped up, scoring a brace. It was nothing short of a masterclass. June 1, 2019, a date many Liverpool fans are familiar with, Liverpool took on Mauricio Pochettino's Spurs at the Wanda Metropolitano. Tensions were high. Was this the time Klopp is gonna lift a European trophy with Liverpool? Liverpool went ahead to win with goals from Salah and Origi. After winning the Champions League, Klopp's focus was turned to the Premier League title, a trophy Liverpool had not won in 30 years. Liverpool started the season on a high, going 27 games unbeatenly in the league. On match day 28, Watford stunned Liverpool 3-0, and that was their first loss of the season. During the course of the season, COVID-19 pandemic hit the world and football like any sport was affected massively. Fans were not allowed in stadiums and football was played in empty stadiums. But this did not stop Liverpool from pursuing their first Premier League title in decades. They soldiered on and won the Premier League title with 7 games to go, 23 points ahead of Man City. Liverpool fans young and old now had something to smile about. In preparation for his title defense, Klopp signed Thiago Alcantara from Bayern Munich and Diogo Jota from Wolves. Liverpool started their title defense on a high, being on top of the league on match day 15. However, during the winter period in December, injuries struck Liverpool's defense with Van Dijk, Joe Gomez and Matip getting injured. This led the team to slide from the Premier League table. Injuries also affected Thiago Alcantara and Fabinho. With Sadio's poor form, Liverpool had a season to forget. They got knocked out of the FA Cup and the League Cup, and in the Champions League, they were eliminated by Real Madrid. That season Liverpool finished third to earn a spot in the Champions League through Alisson's goal in the 95th minute against West Brom. 2022-23 season Liverpool got their injured players back, but they lost players like Gini, who moved to PSG. Liverpool also had incomings like Ibrahima to try and fix the defense woes they had the previous season. Despite all these, Liverpool struggled at the beginning of the season, and by January they were 14 points behind the league leaders Man City. The signing of Luis Diaz in the winter transfer window gave Liverpool a boost in trying to catch up with City. They closed the gap between them and City to a point that they were a threat to the title hopes of City. The good run of form wasn't good enough though to win the league. But they won the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup and reached the Champions League final, where they lost again to Real Madrid through Vinicius Jr. Liverpool finished the season with 63 games played, the most possible at the start of the campaign. Klopp has continuously proven that he is an elite manager, competing with managers who have twice the budget he has. He lost Sadio Mane to Bayern Munich, Henderson and Fabinho to the Saudi League, but the rebuilding he has done to his team has been amazing. He brought in Darwin Núñez to strengthen the attack, to rebuild the midfield. Alexis Mac Allister, Dominic Szoboszlai, Endo and Gravenberch were signed. These players have gelled in with the rest of the team, and Liverpool are already on an upward trajectory of challenging for the title again. This season 2023-24 Liverpool are at the top of the Premier League table with half of the games played. Klopp announced that he will be stepping down as the Liverpool manager at the end of the season, and the players will be seeing these as the last dance. They will want to send Klopp away with a trophy, and this may be the motivation that will drive Liverpool to another Premier League title.